I'm in my fourth year of university studying industrial design, or more simply put, physical product design. Essentially, it's the craft of creating the everyday objects that you interact with. Behind each product, there's a designer who has often invested significant thought and care, though the depth and the intent behind these designs can vary greatly. Throughout the years, I've often found myself deeply questioning, what is good design? While renowned designers have established their principles, even their celebrated philosophies are not without flaw. Yet, these principles are what we are taught, or, alternatively, we are encouraged to design subjectively, as if there's no absolute standard for what is right and wrong when it comes to design. I find this approach deeply problematic. Though I don't claim to possess an infallible doctrine of design, I do believe my understanding can serve as a starting point. Admittedly, I am just barely a professional designer. I haven't even graduated, but I intend to put these beliefs into practice, and I hope you too will consider them as a way to avoid creating anything in vain. Since my experience is limited, I rely on the fear of the Lord to guide me. It is through His Word and the testimony of His creation that I seek wisdom and discernment, striving to understand what good design truly is. I believe the Bible provides answers to life's greatest questions, including how we approach the world around us. Upon careful reflection, I'm convinced it applies to every facet of our lives, including design. As the creator of all things, God is the ultimate source of inspiration and the perfect example from which to derive a design philosophy. His works are undeniably beautiful, purposeful, and awe-inspiring. His portfolio far surpasses any designer who has ever lived. Not even the combined works of Dieter Rams, Karim Rashid, and Johnny Ive come close to matching the form, function, and awe-inspiring wonder of something as simple as a leaf. In the beginning, God created and He saw that it was good. The word good here, in the original Hebrew, is tova. More precisely, tova means good and godly. For something to be godly is to be right in the eyes of God. Thus, I look to His creation and His word to discern what tova, what godly, righteous design truly looks like. This is my understanding of tova design. The principles that follow offer a framework grounded in purpose, meaning, and faith, emphasizing that design is not just about aesthetics or utility, but also serving a higher calling. These principles reflect the command to love God and our neighbors as it applies to our creative endeavors. Too long has our society skewed towards self-pleasing, self-satisfying, selfish materialism. Let's dive deep into these reformed principles of design to consider their role in shaping tova, good and godly design. Good design is selfless. At its core, good design prioritizes the needs of others over personal ambition or preference. It requires humility and commitment to serve the user and the community honestly. Selfless design seeks to solve real problems, add value to lives, and meet people where they are. It avoids deception such as unnecessary complexity or hidden agendas, and stands as a beacon of integrity. Good design is accessible. Design is for everyone, not just a privileged few. Accessibility means considering the needs of people across all abilities, circumstances, and backgrounds. This includes designing for physical, cognitive, and financial inclusivity. True accessibility reflects the love of God, who made all people in His image, and ensures that design serves as a tool for unity rather than exclusion. Good design promotes heaven on earth. Excellence honors God. Good design glorifies Him by striving for innovation and contributing positively to the world. This involves subduing the earth, harnessing its resources responsibly and creatively for the betterment of humanity. It recognizes design as a form of stewardship and a means of reflecting God's love through service to others. Good design stewards the earth. As stewards of God's creation, we have a responsibility to care for the planet. Good design takes sustainability seriously, incorporating materials and methods that minimize harm and maximize longevity. Whether through durable construction, repairability, recyclability, or the ability to biodegrade, design should honor God's creation by ensuring its continued flourishing for future generations. Good design holds valuable symbolism. Symbolism and aesthetics are not superficial. It is a function for conveying meaning. Good design incorporates thoughtful, intentional symbols that operate as a function to evoke emotion, which can also be used to tell a story and foster a connection between the user and the object. Like parables in Scripture, the symbolic power of design can communicate deeper truths and values. Good design brings people together. True design unites rather than divides. It fosters community, collaboration, and understanding while rejecting elitism, status, and barriers. By choosing elements that celebrate shared human experience, good design reflects the love and unity Christ calls us to embody. Good design is fully functional and thought through. Practicality and usability are essential. A design must work as intended, meeting the user's needs with clarity and efficiency. The principle of form follows function guides this aspect of Tova design, ensuring that beauty is not just skin deep, but evident in purpose. Though we see a flower and say it is beautiful, it is completely intentional. By adhering to these principles, designers align their creative process with the higher purpose of glorifying God and loving their neighbors. These principles are not just ideals, but actionable steps rooted in Jesus' teachings, constants that transcend trends and cultural shifts. By constraining your design by these requirements, it creates a narrow yet simple path for creating something similar to creation. When we design with these rules in mind, we create products, systems, and experiences that are not only functional and in turn beautiful, but also meaningful and reflective of God's love. This is Tova design. Good, godly, righteous design.